pressure. Hubert gets the outside, has the opening. Hubert to the end zone, touchdown.
Kansas State is right where it wants to be. The pickers and predictors have publicized their preseason prognostications, and the Wildcats are overlooked and underrated. Again, the team that won last year's Big 12 championship was picked to finish 6th.
It's not a surprise. I've been here for 5 years, and no one's never picked us high enough. And it's more of motivation and more fuel to our fire. So it's kind of like I'm expecting for us to pick us low every year.
For me, myself, just personally, it's like, I've been here for a while. I've seen teams come and go. I've seen rankings be wrong every single year. So, we'll see what happens.
It's just someone's prediction, and they're just doing their job on what they feel is going to be the outcome of our conference.
The Wildcats focus their energy not on media polls, but on becoming a better team.
We really don't have the time to be focused on outside opinions or people that are not in this program, because we're focused on just getting better as players each and every day.
We just try to talk about focusing on ourselves, focusing on improving each and every week, and at the end of the season we can look back and tell whether those preseason polls are right or not.
The most important thing to me is that they take this day and that they do the very best that they're capable of doing on that given day, and that makes them better.
And at the end of the day, if you try to force mistakes and you limit your mistakes, something's got to give, and it's usually going to be the other end.
The work ethic Coach Bill Snyder has instilled in his players makes the task of replacing 9 starters on defense less daunting.
We got a lot of guys that have stepped up that really don't need the guidance, because they're taking it upon themselves to improve themselves, and they're going to do some great things this season.
The culture's still there. The culture of working hard and running the football well and being a physical defense is still there. So it's less rebuilding and more reloading.
I can truly attest to you that our defense is going to be what it's supposed to be.
Offensively, Daniel Sams and Jake Waters are competing to replace Colin Klein, a Heisman Trophy finalist.
Both guys are great students of the game. They both stay in the film room. They're learning from each other. They're making each other go harder at practice every day, and they're going to push each other when it's time to push each other, but they're going to congratulate each other when they do great things.
One day one quarterback will make a read that the other one didn't make, then the next day I'm seeing that quarterback make that read, So they're definitely pushing each other in those areas, and they're both definitely improving.
We'll definitely be okay at quarterback. Both quarterbacks are very mobile. Both have strong arms. It's kind of like we have the same guy back there. It's just who's going to get it.
Kansas State looks to prove themselves again this season.
I think the biggest role is just being consistent, showing everybody that, we are that rock they can lean on, and, whether times will be good or whether they get a little rocky, that we're always going to be the same. We're going to keep everybody focused.
The belief of this team and the belief of this community is that, if you work hard and aspire for great things, you can attain anything.
From Manhattan, Kansas, for the Big 12 Skywriters Tour, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.